Well, all right now, pull up a chair, grab yourself a steak, and welcome to the show. I'm just an old guy with a YouTube plan, trying to help folks be the best they can. Got a skillet hot and the stories flow when the carnivore rhythm starts to go. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Used to play the congas back in my day. Now I play them while the ribeyes sway.
The boxes just keep getting bigger and bigger. Look what came. Found this on my doorstep the other day. From Typhur. You know Typhur. The Typhur air fryers, the Typhur Dome 2, the Sync 1, the wireless thermometer. They sent me this. Another air fryer. I said, what do I need another air fryer for? I've got a house full of them. But this one is a little different. And the question that came to mind was, do I need it? Number one. Can I use it or justify the counter space? Will it actually replace the other ones that I have and become my favorite? I don't know. I don't know. Over the next week or so, we're going to find out. But the first thing I had to deal with was this huge box. It was heavy, but not so heavy that I couldn't lift it up. It's got little handles on the side here where you can lift it up. But let's open it. I'm dying to see what's in it. I've been walking by this box for a few days now. So we will. Cut the tape. And you will be as surprised as I will be. Well, I think the good news is it doesn't appear there's another box inside this box. No, just a lot of styrofoam. Wow, wow. Now, the second challenge. Getting it out of the box. Well, it appears we have something here. I don't know what it is. We have quite a few instruction books, maybe a recipe guide, whatever. We'll take a look at that. And a big styrofoam top on it. So let's just lift this out. Okay. And put it aside. Now, I think the best way to get this out of the box would be to slide it out on the back. So this is the back here. And what I want to do is tip it down. Now, remember, I'm recovering from a stroke here. So if I can do this stuff, recovering from a stroke, anybody could do it. Here's the power cord. Here's the oven. I'm going to try to do this gently. So far, so good. Yes. It was all there is to it. Wow, look at this thing. Holy cow. Look at this thing. So we'll get the box out of the way. Something in the bottom of the box here. A pan or a tray of some kind. All right. That was much easier than I anticipated. Good news, good news. Okay, let's see what we got here. And I'll give you my first impressions of it. It's not small. That may be a good or a bad thing, but it's significant in size. It is a combination air fryer and oven after all, with a built-in Bluetooth thermometer, hence the SYNC, S-Y-N-C designation. It's gorgeous. Well, then I knew it would be, because everything that I have from Typhur is outstanding as far as quality goes, which is why the Dome 2 has become my favorite air fryer. Speaking of the Dome 2, there it is. I'll give you a little size comparison. I don't know if the footprint's all that much bigger, but it's certainly taller. Of course, it would have to be. It's an oven. There must be some way to open this. Maybe I need to read the directions. Yep, there must be a release somewhere. I really would like to open it. Could it be? Well, let's peel this stuff off first and see if it isn't hidden there somewhere. The release. All right, there's a cutout here for the thermometer to charge. I don't see any release on this side, but there is protective paper. And on this side, more protective paper. Over the glass, more protective paper or tape. Ah, there it goes. The tape was holding it shut. And the cardboard, more cardboard. Ha! Ha! Look at that. An oven mitt. How thoughtful. That's like Christmas. Here we have one of the air fryer baskets. Here we have another one. Let me move this back here so I get a little light on this stuff. There we go, that's better. Here we have another. This is a rack without the basket. And on the bottom, we have a tray that must be a drip tray that lifts up. Look at that. And that's to help clean it, I guess. So that's great because I have a Cuisinart. I have a Cuisinart air fryer oven combination, which is impossible to clean. It doesn't have one of these. That's brilliant. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. Now, let's look at I imagine that this is a thermometer. So let's see what that looks like. It's got a cover on it. And I imagine this. There we go. There's the thermometer, and it fits into this holder here. And that holder has contacts that it just magnetic. Oh yeah, look at that. It magnetically sits on there. I think I got almost all the packing material out, not quite. To make sure I do when I first fire it up, I don't want it to cook cardboard. There is cardboard in the back as well. There's got to be a way to do this. Just yank on it, I guess. There it comes. That ought to do it. Let me see. Anything else in there? No. Wow, it looks very simple to clean inside. That's terrific. That was my greatest fear, whether this would be an exorbitant amount of cleaning, but it doesn't appear. And it's got the wire rack in the basket. And this thing has plenty of room in it. Plenty of room. It looks gorgeous. Looks very well built. Let's plug it in and see how it lights up. So, just for grins, got a nice heavy power cord on it, but I'm not going to fry anything with it. Let's plug it in. Signs of life. It's got a light inside. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Look at that. Got a power button. Wow, wow, wow. It has a battery indicator, evidently to show the charge of the thermometer. It has all kinds of different modes, which I imagine roast, air fry, broil, bake, toast, cookies, just what we need. Pizza, likewise. Proof, reheat, dehydrate. This thing can be a dehydrator as well. Wow, wow, wow. And keep warm. Look at that. This says preheat. This turns on the light inside if you want to see what's cooking. Rack level 1. We'll have to see what that means. And then, I guess, you pick a mode. How do you set the temperature? We'll figure it out when we figure out how to work it. But this looks beautiful. And with all those modes, I don't know if it'll replace my Dome 2 over here. We'll see. But this is my initial impressions are, wow, what a beautiful, beautiful appliance. It's not that expensive. And I got you guys a discount if you want one. So we'll leave it at that for today. We'll leave it at that for today. The Typhur sink air fryer oven. Don't send me any more boxes for a few weeks, Typhur. But thank you for this. Thank you for this. I can imagine slow cooking, a brisket, or all kinds of things in here because it's got the room for it. Maybe even dehydrating it. This might replace my dehydrator. It might even replace this, but I doubt it. I love that thing. Now we'll see. This costs half what that costs. So it's maybe a good alternative for many people. Let me play with it. Let me cook in it. I'll make some videos along the way, and then I'll give you my final opinion of the pros and cons of this thing. Stay tuned. And with that, take the rest of the day off and eat meat.